Hi, I'm Sierra with Eugene Speech Therapy, and today I was going to give you 3 apps that I use for my Parkinson's clients. If you have Parkinson's disease, it's really important that you work on your voice intensity and your voice quality, as well as facial expressions and other communication skills. One thing that I do for voice therapy is strengthening and increasing range of motion, as well as pacing to get people to speak at a slower rate. So I'm going to give you 3 apps that I use in almost all of my Parkinson's sessions. The first app is called Decibel Reader Pro. Now, depending on what type of tablet or phone you have, it might be called something else, but basically it's a dB or decibel meter reader. Decibel is measuring the loudness of your voice. So what you do is you download the Decibel Reader, and then you typically will have them say their sustained phonations like ah or e, and that will hold the vocal cords together, and it gives you a live visual feedback of how loud you are. So you can try and get louder. You can set goals for yourself, and you can start to know what it feels like to sound loud. The next app that I use is called Pitch Analyzer. And again, if you don't have an Apple product, there are other apps out there. If you look up Pitch Analyzer, Frequency Reader, you can download that. And this is what we use to do our voice glides. So what we do with the gliding is with the app on in front of us, and the Pitch Analyzer for Apple has a little keyboard, which is a great visual to see what frequency your voice is moving to. So we start out saying ah with our regular pitch, ah, and then we glide to as high as we can go, ah, and we can see what note on the keyboard and what frequency we get to. Then we do the same thing, starting out middle range, ah, gliding as low as you can possibly go. And again, you can visualize it on the keyboard, and that gives you a great live visual of your vocal range. And you can set goals for yourself, trying to get a little bit lower, trying to get a little bit higher. With Parkinson's, after a while, your voice range starts to shrink and your communication starts to be more monotone. This is a great way to combat that. The last app that I use a lot of the time is a metronome. And no matter what device you have, look up Metronome. You can set it to be whatever pace you want. And I use this first in reading phrases or sentences to get people to slow down their rate of speech. With Parkinson's disease, you'll notice that because of the decrease in breath support, your speech will start to come out really fast and mumbled. And that's because you're trying to get all the words out with the breath that you have available to you. And your feedback system is a little bit low, and so you don't always know that you're speaking like that. Well, the metronome is a great environmental cue to help you stay at a good pace. So what you do is you eventually use it for long passages, conversation, and then you take it away and you hopefully can self-cue yourself to speak at the right rate to help other people understand you. So those are 3 apps that I use in my Parkinson's speech therapy sessions. Anyone can download them and use them for themselves. If you have Parkinson's disease, I highly suggest finding a speech therapist to work with, because they're going to be able to help you with your communication and your swallowing. So thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.